Hi guys, today's video is about one of the life lesson which I have learned. I'm greatly and to a larger extent been influenced by Mahatriya's video. I've never met him, but I have seen most of his videos. One of the videos which has clicked and which has become a reason for this video is because somebody has called me after seeing my video and tried to seek guidance on a personal things. I feel like one of the video where he has spoken about ACR as a concept which can change your perspective towards your life, which can make sure that your life really work like a life. It's not like every time you are cribbing on something or you're crying on something. And where he says A means accept the unchangeability. In management we call it, as a leader you need not have to focus more on area of concern, which means where you cannot influence things. Like in business we say we can't change much of the government policies. We cannot do anything related to any rule, new income tax rule or any relevant rule which has come. We have to follow those guidelines. If something has happened because of geopolitical, I don't think any organization has got much influence. If there is a pandemic which has come, there is a very less thing which we can do about pandemic. What we can do is what action we can take so that this pandemic can be handled properly. Similarly, in personal life, you cannot change many things. You have to accept it, your height, your color, your country where you have taken birth, even your parents, even your wife, even your children. Now, if you want to change your eldest son and you want that he should be 6 feet instead of 5.6, it's not possible. Okay, and similarly you want to change your parents, it's not possible. So until you accept the unchangeability, life will not be as smooth as you want. One of the lessons which I learned from Mahatriya, he really says that this is the beginning of having a peaceful life. The second, what he talk about, change the changeable. Accept the unchangeability, change the changeable. There are certain things which you can change, and the first thing which you should change is you yourself. The way you think. You want to achieve something but you don't want to dedicate your time. You want to be a runner but you don't want to wake up early morning and do practice. You have seen a lot of good cricketers, a lot of good athletes. They spend time on the field doing practice for 12 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours. So the first thing what you have to do is accept the unchangeability but change the changeable, which means whatever is possible to change, you have to do it. In management, as I said, there is a circle of concern and then there is a circle of influence. What you can influence, what you can do changes immediately start, and we call it start now. The first change about yourself, the way you are trying to plan your life, you start changing and then it will make difference. And the last one, which is also very important, ACR, which is remove yourself from unacceptable condition or environment. If you don't remove, if you are becoming a part of it, obviously it will not allow you to achieve the first two things, because that the third thing is impacting from allowing you to accept the unchangeability, not allowing you to change the changeable. So I feel ACR, accept the unchangeability, is the beginning. There are many things which we cannot influence in the life. I have seen the comment recently during that discussion. They are talking about our parents have not helped. I was born in a very middle class family. I born in a small city. Believe me, this doesn't matter in the long run. I come from the middle class family. I have studied in a tier 2 cities in India. It doesn't matter at all. So you have to accept the unchangeability. What matters is change the changeable. We have gained those knowledge which is required to rise in the hierarchy. We have moved in and around India to understand how the geography works. We have spent a lot of time to understand science, because I was in the field of healthcare. So change the changeable. What you can do is accept the unchangeability. I can't change my city. I can't change my background. I can't change my parents. I can't change my city where I've taken education. What I can do is change myself. And the last is remove from the unacceptable conditions, because I remember, I can give you my example and I don't mind it. There are many groups which has been created in WhatsApp. There are certain groups which there is nothing productive is happening. If you remove yourself, you can use that particular time into a productive thing. You watch many things on iPad or on internet which doesn't make any sense, which doesn't add a value to it. Please make sure that you remove yourself from those conditions, those environment, and focus on the change, the changeable. I think if you accept this in the personal life, if you can accept the same thing in the professional life, it makes sense. First two thing in management is also known as the circle of influence, which means you should focus on circle of influence. Your circle of influence should be much bigger. And the second is called circle of concern, which means what you cannot change. You can just jot it down, you can just note it down, but your focus should be on the circle of influence. I think ACR, this I have took it from Mahatriya's video, is perfectly been used in my life to have a peaceful life, a successful life, a life which is meaningful, a life where I can really contribute, a life where I can add value to myself, to my family and community at large. So guys, once again I will repeat, see Mahatriya's videos. It's very influential. I think they influence you not only to change the perspective towards the life, but change life itself. So ACR, again I'm repeating and concluding, accept the unchangeability, change the changeable, and remove yourself from the unacceptable environment which is not good for your health. Thank you very much. Thank you.